Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Tian Havwini from Politeknik Negeri Batam, and at this moment I would like to share our paper which discuss about developing a motion graphic video for English speaking practice in vocational higher education. So I'll begin with the objective of this study. Many authors have argued that technology-based teaching materials promote students' engagement and also improves their language competence or their learning outcomes. Especially in language classroom, many studies mention that using a video can improve students' writing, listening, and speaking skills. However, to the best of our knowledge, a very little discussion about designing and developing motion graphic video to support speaking practice activity in vocational higher education settings. Therefore, this study aims to design and develop a motion graphic video as speaking practice material for vocational students. This study is a part of a student's project-based learning in multimedia and network study program in Politeknik Negeri Batam. We use AD development model because this research is the nature of this study is research and development. So since this paper is a part of a bigger study, so in this paper we only focus on the first three procedures of the AD model, which are analyze, design, and develop. So we won't talk about implement and evaluate in this study. As for the analysis, we conducted the expert judgment to assess the product eligibility criteria by applying the eligibility criteria by Arikunto and Jabar, as you can see on the screen in the table. The media experts are animation and multimedia lecturers, and the content expert are English lecturers. So the rubric was administered using a 5-point Likert scale, ranging from totally disagree 4.1 and totally agree 4.5. In addition, we also look into students' perception of this motion graphic video, and their feedback was recorded through an online questionnaire again with a 5-point Likert scale. Then the results are presented descriptively. So in this section, I'm going to share the process of designing and developing the motion graphic video. The first one is analyze. In this step, we analyze the syllabus to choose the best topic. The syllabus is from Technical English course from Mechanical Engineering Study Program. And finally, we chose job interview as the topic because it has the most speaking practice than any other topics. After that, we confirm the needs of this topic with the students by giving them an online questionnaire, and then the result of that questionnaire concluded that students need this topic to be built in the form of motion graphic video. And the second one is design. In this step, the production actually was started. We collected the material for building the story idea, and then writing the script, modeling the character, building the storyboard, and then collecting the audio materials. The last one is develop. After all the material was collected, the motion graphic video then developed into a real product. So after that, we conducted an initial review of content and media to make sure that the product is ready. Actually, there were some revision should be made after the initial review, and the students have worked on it. And when we got the final product, we conducted the expert judgment. The result of the content judgment obtained 97.3%, and for the media judgment obtained 87.6%. That can be said that this judgment, the result of this judgment can be concluded that the content was appropriate to be used as teaching materials, and also the overall appearance of the video is attractive. Furthermore, as you can see here, students' feedback after catching a glimpse at the video showed a positive stance. I could say in general above 80% of 477 students thought that the video has clear content and audio, and also good color combination and interesting visual. They also agreed that this motion graphic video can be used as independent learning material, and they also recommend this video to be the alternative teaching media for the lecture. Well, the finding I shared earlier highlight the process of designing and developing the motion graphic video as speaking practice materials, as well as the eligibility criteria for the product and also students' opinion about it. So this finding in line with previous study by AMPA, which concluded that learning materials should satisfy students' wants and needs. That's why we do the analyze in the very first procedure, because we want to know whether the students really needs this topic or not. And also, what's more, that is students agreed that the motion graphic video can be used as independent learning materials, which was consistent with the finding of Davis in the study that concluded that technology-based learning materials encourage students' learning independency. Alright, to sum up, I would like to give some conclusion of this paper. The first one is the process in this study starts from analyzing the needs and then designing the product and finally developing the product. And the eligibility criteria for both content and media categorized as excellent. Besides, students thought that the motion graphic video was recommended to be used as alternative media for speaking practice. And lastly, for the implication, practically and theoretically, we hope that this study can be reference for other teachers or maybe practitioners who wants to develop other technology-based teaching materials for other topics and other fields. Well, that brings us to the end. Thank you very much and have a nice day.